Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the Plax. Today we've got a special edition of Bible Trivia. With me, I have Tracy Petronella, I have Angelo, and then I've got Mr. Martin. They told me that you guys know a lot of Bible stuff, so we're going to be testing it out today. Today we have 3 subjects we're going to be going through. We're going to have mathematics, we're going to have geography, and we're going to have general paper as usual, as our last paper. A lot riding on this one. So, we're going to begin with math, and we shall begin with the first question is, what's the answer when you take the number of commandments given by God to Moses on Mount Sinai and subtract the number of demons Jesus drove out of Mary Magdalene?
Mary Magdalene had demons.
Max 5, 1, 3, 8. 8. So you've divided the 10 commandments.
Oh, no, wait. You're dividing, not subtracting,
When you subtract.
The 10. Okay, that the commandments from the demons which she had. I mean, 8.
8 is your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is 3.
She had 7 demons.
Mark 16:19 states Jesus drove 7 demons out of Mary Magdalene.
Jesus.
Angelo, what's the answer when you take the number of named children of Adam and Eve and multiply the number of times Peter denied knowing Christ? 54, 12, 4, or 9?
54. No. It's not 54. It's not 54. First it. Repeat
The question or the answer?
the answers.
54, 12, 4, or 9?
54, 12. I think they are 9.
Yeah, 9? That's the correct answer. Tracy, what's the answer when you take the number of Psalms in the Old Testament and divide by the number of times Jesus calmed storms on the Sea of Galilee? 102, 54, 75, 29. You're dividing the number of Psalms by the number of times Jesus calmed the storm.
You say 54?
We are 102, 54, 75, and 29.
75?
That is correct. The correct answer is 75. There are 150 Psalms. And according to the Old Testament and according to Scripture, Jesus calmed storms on 2 different occasions. So Martin, back to you.
Yeah.
What's the answer when you take the number of Jacob's sons and add on the number of pieces of silver given to Judas Iscariot to betray Jesus? 130, 42, 27.
42.
Correct. Hardy guy.
Respect us, please.
Mr. Angelo, what's the answer when you take the age Joseph was sold into captivity and add on the age Jesus started his ministry? 47, 25, 94, or 35?
You said the age Jesus started his ministry?
Yes.
94.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
First repeat the answer.
47, 25, 94, 35.
I think it is 47.
Yes, it is
You
47.
first show us the
The correct answer is 47.
The working.
Yes.
I have my
Joseph was 17
17.
and Jesus was 30. So, Tracy, your question is, what's the answer when you take Jacob's wives and concubines and multiply with the number of books in the New Testament? 412,
Hey.
108, 42, or 74?
Jacob's wives
and concubines.
times the books in the New Testament. Bible has 66 books. New Testament has 100. What are the answers?
412, 108, 42, 74.
108.
108. That's the right answer.
Hey.
Jacob's wives were Leah and Rachel, and his concubines were Bilhah
Yes.
and Zilpah. The New Testament has 27 books.
Hey.
Martin, what's the answer when you take the number of Solomon's wives,
Hey.
princesses, and concubines, and divide by the number of Gospels in the New Testament? 500, 250, 25, 100.
25.
25. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
The answer is wrong.
So on top of the wives, he had concubines.
That's low.
We go to geography.
Fire.
Angelo, which geographical term describes Euphrates? Boot, river, hill, oasis.
It's wait. It's a river. It's a river. Though it
That's
has
your final
dried up.
answer?
Yeah, it was a river, but it has dried up. It's in. Is it Lebanon?
You're correct. The answer is correct. It's a river. So that's a point for Angelo. Tracy, there is a landlocked body of fresh water called Dash of Galilee. No options. It's a landlocked body of fresh water called the Dash of Galilee.
Fresh water.
It's water, so it's not very far. You have options.
It's the water of Galilee.
Is it a sea?
That is correct.
You have asked her, are you sure?
Are you sure? Should have asked her.
When you ask, you see, guess what?
Martin, in which geographical category would Gath be placed? City, estuary,
City.
delta, or lagoon?
City.
City.
Yes.
That is correct. You may then allow you to finish. Alright?
I don't know where that guy came from, Goliath.
I don't know, but I know there's
I
something
know.
about that city of God.
Okay. Angelo. Kidron is a lowland that lies between points of high elevation with a water source running along the bottom. What is it? Lake, gulf, glacier, or a valley?
I remember it.
Remember the sermon?
Remember that song?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass it. Repeat the question.
Let me see. Kidron is a lowland that lies between points of high elevation with a water source running along the bottom. What is it? Gulf, valley, lake, glacier.
I think it is a gulf.
Wrong. Valley.
It's a valley.
The valley of the brook.
That's the shadow of death part. Do you remember? So I walked through the valley of
The shadow of
around that area. Tracy. The location of Apostle John's exile was Patmos. This type of landmass is completely surrounded by water. What is Patmos?
It's an
Mesa, island, marsh, or plain?
island.
Yeah. Which geographical feature best describes Bethesda? A prairie, a tundra, a reef, a pool.
Pool of Bethsaida.
That's correct. Yeah, acing joke. The last round for Angelo. In which geographical category would Jericho be placed? Volcano, city, wetland, waterfall. City. That's correct. There too is there.
Stay on the camera.
Tracy, your last question. Macpella is a place name meaning double cave. The location of the cave is an area with the same place name. What is this area? Ocean, waterfall, reef, field.
That's a serious question.
Macpella is a place name meaning double cave. The location of the cave is an area with the same place name. What is this area? Ocean, waterfall, reef, field.
Reef. Is there a Holy Spirit first? What? What is Macpella?
The cave of Macpella was purchased by Abraham for 400 shekels from Ephron, the Hittite. It was located near Hebron. It was the burial place of Sarah, Abraham, Isaac, Rebecca, Jacob, and Leah.
Oh, so that's a hint, right?
Is it a waterfall?
It's not really a hint.
Is it a
No.
waterfall?
It's not a waterfall.
It's a reef.
No. It's a field.
With a cave.
Yeah. So the last one for Martin. Which geographical term describes a mass?
Amos.
Dune, city, forest, or
Forest.
cape? Wrong.
Yeah? Wrong.
It's a city.
Okay.
Emmaus was located about 7 miles from Jerusalem. It was the destination of 2 of Jesus' disciples on the day of his resurrection.
Fire.
So, Kik, what are our scores there?
Interesting.
Interesting enough. After that round, everybody scored 2.
Triple two.
And that means Tracy has 5, Martin has 3, and Angelo has 4. So the race is tight.
Yeah.
Going into the last
3 for 3.
game. Who is the man or the lady with the knowledge? So now for this one,
3 for 3.
I'm going to ask you the question. There are no answers. I will type your answer in, and at the end we shall get the results. So what Tick will take is your answer. That will, the number that you've been asked. So this time we're starting with Tracy. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. This is general paper. Is a well-known passage. But who was Jesus speaking to?
The Amalekites.
What do you mean who was Jesus speaking to?
Who was the man them speaking to?
People in Uganda.
The Corinthians?
In Uganda. But that scripture is in a book.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
in a
it's in
book.
a-
Speaking.
It's in the Bible.
So I need to say that people he was talking to in that moment.
Yes.
Was he speaking to the Jews?
We shall find out at the end.
Oh my
Is that the
God,
answer?
Yes.
Martin, according to the psalmist, the entrance of thy words giveth dash. What's the next word?
Right.
Oh.
That's his answer. The number 2.
Chop.
We shall find out.
Ah,
We shall find out. Angelo, on which mountain did the angel of the Lord appear to Moses from the burning bush? Do you study the word?
That mountain as a kid.
You knew the mountain as a
Oh my
kid?
God.
Don't shame yourself.
No.
Honestly,
Alright.
not much.
It's
And in
not.
Mountain Kilimanjaro.
Arusha.
It's not. It's not. Is it the one that starts with S?
I don't know what
Well,
was. His master doesn't know.
Where Moses
I don't even know what he was up to.
General paper is serious.
I will say Sinai.
Okay.
Then you guys are looking at
Of
me.
course, it can't be
Well, of course. Tracy, what was Abraham's name before God gave him his new name?
Abraham.
Martin, which king was forced to throw Daniel into the lion's den?
King Nebuchadnezzar.
I don't know how to spell it. Angelo, name one of the rivers that flowed out of Eden.
They just don't love you
Oh my god. I don't even have an answer. Pass. Can
Are you
I
ready?
go to, like,
Can I give you a clue, but you'll get half a point?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned it. It was one of your answers. It was one of your questions.
The Euphrates River. Was it among them?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's among them.
Wouldn't have guessed.
What was the second plague on Egypt? Hey. Common story.
Is this GP?
I swear, this round. I feel attacked. I feel misunderstood.
Just ask them in order.
No.
Everybody has had their time to be
This is
fast.
not
Oh my
fair.
God.
This is not fair.
Yes.
This was really that don't play.
In the Bible, wow.
In the Bible, in that movie of Moses.
guys are so deep for his thing.
Yeah,
But too deep for his thing.
let's see. The first thing that happened. You know what? Is it nuts?
No, I don't know. You just tell me
It was
one.
nuts.
Who wrote The King of the Jews above the cross of Jesus?
Who wrote?
Who wrote The King of the
King
Jews
of the Jews above the...
cross? Yeah.
No, I have to need another round.
It was...
This is it.
Who wrote the King of the Jews?
His village.
Ah. I know it can't be cautious, but who was it? King of the Jews.
That's the word.
Yes.
You know what?
Mm.
Can I say his title?
Who was it?
Just the title.
I don't.
Hey.
It's good. Hey.
It was who?
Let's just go with Pontius Pilate.
Pontius.
That guy was in his bed.
He was in his bed.
He wasn't there.
Angelo, your last question.
Hey, I thought so.
Ruth appears in the book of Ruth and also one other book. Which one?
Ruth.
Yes. You know it?
Eh,
You just pass to me and I answer.
oh my god.
Just like that.
No, please give us another.
Nasty.
Like
It was really like
You
this.
can pass to
Oh
something.
my god. First wait.
Pass to me and I answer for you.
Is it?
I don't
can't
know.
Pass.
So there's no passing.
There's no passing. I have to guess.
Hey,
Now which book comes after Ruth?
you tell us. You don't read the Bible every morning.
No.
Hey,
No. I think Paul talked about her.
Paul, eh?
Did he?
I don't know, man.
You
I just answering. I'm just answering. I mean, giving you questions.
No. I have no idea. I have no idea. In the book of Ruth.
That's
Oh, my
Martin, you have an answer.
I have an answer.
Which one?
The book of Matthew.
Me, I have an answer.
Mm-hmm. Give it to us, you'll get half a mark.
Yes, sir.
The word what giveth light, which is correct. So he gets a point.
That's so easy.
You guys will get your
Angelo.
stuff in the-
On which mountain did the angel of the Lord appear to Moses from the burning shoes? And Martin deliberately told you, of course, it can't be Sinai. He was correct. It was horrible. They even give you some percentages here. Tracy's question, 27% answer this question correctly. Martin, 18% answer this question correctly. Who are those guys who failed this question? Man. Angelo's question, 18% answer this question correctly. So the next question was to Trace. What was Abraham's name before God gave him his new name? Abraham was correct. So she gets a point, 78% answer this correctly. The next question was to Martin. Which king was forced to throw Daniel into the lion's den? You say? You are wrong. It was Darius. Daniel 6, the Medes had taken over the kingdom. By now, after Belshazzar was slain, Darius took the throne at the age 62. So, no point for you. Then, Angelo, right? You got Euphrates, but we agreed half mark since we gave you a key.
But since
4.5.
I said it earlier.
Nothing. Tracy, what was the second plague on Egypt? She said nuts. That's wrong. It was the frogs.
They told you so.
And then Martin, who wrote the King of the Jews above the cross?
You can.
John 19:19, but can be found in each gospel record. John 19:19. What does John 19:19 say? Let us find out. Because even me.
It was one of them.
Pilate also wrote an inscription and put it on the cross.
Yeah.
John 19:19.
Precious Pilate.
Back, rewind.
John 19:19. Pilate also wrote an inscription and put it on the cross. And Pilate posted a sign on the cross that read, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. But even me had first go to the Bible. John 19:19 says what? You've jumped.
You can get the TPT.
And then the last color, what color was the priest's robe of Ephraim? You guys all agreed purple.
Yes.
One row was blue.
Yeah, but there was a question to Angelo.
Which one?
Nothing.
Ruth.
Hey, the Ruth.
The Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got it wrong.
That's wrong.
And Martin got it right for half mark.
Yeah.
Matthew. Guys hard.
Guys,
hard.
the name of Jesus in Matthew.
Guys hard.
And Ruth begat like that.
This guy is real.
But you're not recording these guys.
Man, I'm still that thing of unite.
Look at this guy.
I hope that thing is recording.
Yeah.
So, those are the marks. And now people give us a total and we see who got their Bible knowledge locked in 2023. Our final episode before we close for Christmas.
Just me. That was nice.
Martin has around guys. What was Pilate? I need to read more, bro. I was so sure, I was like, nah, that man was
That
fine.
man was in
Yeah,
bed.
this is the only guy who must have eaten it and gone to bed.
Hard guy. Then also Ruth. I was going to say like judges or something.
Read Bible.
So my Bible.
You have to read.
Read Bible.
Speak up, man.
Tracy has already gone. So
We had to find out after his
Right,
last
after
round.
this last round.
At least you win by half. You had already 5 points.
So,
Like for sure, I
where
am
are the
not the
totals?
last.
The last round was this.
The last round, Angelo got half a mark. Martin got 2.5, and Tracy got 1. So, in last place, Angelo with 4.5, and in first place, all the way from the Plax team, Tracy has 6, but she won by 0.5. So Martin got 5.5, but Tracy managed to sneak the win there after a last poor round. So there you have it. Tracy wins the Bible quiz. She has her knowledge locked in, but Martin was right there. It was awesome. But we'll see you guys next year. Enjoy the holiday season. We love you. From the Plax team, adios. Peace.
And Mark was jazzing. See you, but that place was unimportant.
Yeah, it's covered.
You can change the focus. Nothing. So the iPhone that can do it. Nothing.